Hello, PreCalculus. Here is the last video of PreCalculus for 2018-2019. Here's back to the Pascal triangle. This is what we did today in class. So instead of finding the entire expansion, they're just asking me to find the sixth term of a plus 2b to the fifth. So this is a fifth degree polynomial. I'm going to go back to Pascal's triangle. That means I'm going to be on the fifth row. I want the sixth term, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So my coefficient for it's going to be 1 times. Now yesterday I was doing them vertically. I'm going to do it horizontally today. It's going to be the first term to some power times the second term to some power. So let's think about that. Let's go back to the triangle. Thinking about it, remember this was a to the 5, b to the 0, because a got all the exponents, b got none. And then a got smaller, and b got bigger. And a gets smaller, b gets bigger, a gets smaller, b gets bigger, a gets smaller, b gets bigger. And our last term over here, a is to the 0 power, and b has all of them. So this is what I want, a to the 0 power, b to the 5th power. That just means my first term to the 0 power, my last term to the 5th power. All right? And then a to the 0 power would be 1. So this is just 2 to the 5th, which is 32, times b to the 5th. And this would be the sixth term of the expansion of this binomial. Let's look at another example. This time they're not telling me which term it is. They're saying the a to the 4th b term in the expansion of 3a minus 2b to the 5th. In order to figure this out, let's go Pascal's triangle. I just ended up writing them all down because it is also a fifth degree polynomial. We're going to go to the fifth row, and they want us to find the a to the 4th b term. That's this guy here. So my coefficient is going to be 5. My first term, the quote-unquote a term, is going to be 3a. Now keep in mind, these could be x and y or h and k or all sorts of things. But that first term is going to get raised to the 4th power. The second term is raised just to the 1st power. So this is 5. 3 to the 4th is 81. A to the 4th. And then negative 2 to the 1st power is just negative 2 times b. And we are multiplying these guys together. So 5 times negative 2 is negative 10 times 81. This would be negative 810 a to the 4th b. And the coefficient for this one is right here. So that's what they asked us to find. Not the term this time, they just said find the coefficient. When it says find the coefficient, they just want that number in front of the term. So for this one, it would be negative 810. All right, let me walk you through one more, just because there weren't a lot of examples today. This one wants to find, oh, I did not save it. So this is incorrect. I fixed it, but then when you don't save it, it doesn't save. Nope, that's not what we wanted. We wanted A2, B2, because remember, these guys have to add up to whatever your degree is. So A2, B2 term for this expansion here, 3a minus 2b to the 4th. So we'll go back to Pascal's. If it's a 4th degree expansion, we're talking about this guy here. Here's where a is 1, a2, oh, sorry, a starts at the number, the big number, a4, a3, this is going to be my a2 term. If a is 2, then b is 2. So we're talking about 6 right there. So it's going to be 6 times my first term squared, so 3a squared, times my second term squared, so negative 2b squared. All right, so this is 6 times 3 squared would be 9a squared. Negative 2 squared would be 4b squared. 6 times 9 is 54 times 4 is 216. A squared, b squared, but they don't care about that. They just want the number, the coefficient up front. Answer this one would be 216. Your homework is already online with solutions. You might want to work through a couple of those before you plow into the homework quizzes. Get as much homework done as you can. We'll review on Monday. We'll take the test on Tuesday. This is the end of the last video of PreCalculus for your career. #mic drop. Have a great weekend, guys.